Winner side of Grand.
He actually has not dropped a single game today, so
damn.
yeah, definitely going to be a player to beat.
Yeah, so right now, so these two actually faced off in the winner's side. It was the same exact matchup. It went 3 games. Though it seems that Soot had, in my opinion, the upper hand down the stretch in that set. So as we saw, he has the Olimar. We'll see if he'll elect to try it out if this doesn't work out. And he'll have, again, this will be a best of 5, so he'll have more games to play around.
Yeah, it's a forced salty run back.
Yeah, you can see right now the Gordo ledge pressure is just so much to for Youngest to handle.
That's what a lot of players these past few tournaments have been struggling with the DDDs is the Gordo play. A lot of people have just been struggling getting off ledge against Gordo and just dealing with Gordo in neutral. And it definitely seems like Young Goos is kind of having a similar problem.
I mean, part of it too is like with Ness, his hitboxes. The Nair is like probably the best one for getting the Gordos away, but you also have to kind of throw yourself at the Gordo. It's not really a disjoint. So there's a risk you screw up and you hit the Gordo anyway. So he's got to be very cautious. PK Fire is a good projectile to counter Gordo with, but it's not something you can really throw out point blank. Right there, using the Nair very well.
I mean, he could try and make use of back air maybe, because it can kind of like pull himself away with the hitbox, but it doesn't really get him any kind of distance in.
The other problem with the back air is that it also smaller hitbox too, so there's I suspect there's a bigger risk that he screws it up, but I'm not too sure. Oh, he hits the Gordo that time. He'll die off the top.
Really unfortunate loss there.
The other issue too, DD a big body.
Yeah, I was going to say 116 or 137 now. It's bad, but we've seen a lot of DDDs live to really, really high percents. So
yeah,
it's going to be big. Is this going to... I mean, look at that. 140 back, though, even from Ness, not really going to be able to do it.
Oh, but the
PK Thunder does, though.
I think, so Soot's been really good about whacking the Thunders away with his own hitboxes. I think that time he tried to, but was a little late on it.
Yeah, I wonder if can he land Nair?
One of them he Naired, and it went through. Most of the time he's been forward airing, and that's been working.
Yeah, PK Thunder, because you only have one air dodge now, really, really useful tool above stage and off stage.
Oh, here's a fair strings. Trying to harass him. Ooh. Oh, he almost said that.
Yeah, he almost got that. Almost got that. All right, really good job reflecting the Gordo with the PK Fire. And, yeah, that lingering Gordo, man. We hear our Young Goos kind of yelling out there. You have to always keep in mind that if that Gordo is there, it can hit you.
Yeah, I think he had a plan to counteract that Gordo. He just flubbed it massively. But oh wow, that was interesting. Yep. Like he hit it back again.
Yeah, look, he was trying to hit a back air off of the PK Fire, but unfortunately, really smart play here. Really smart play from Young Goos, making use of the yo-yo going off ledge to just keep catching that recovery. That's
tough because the Gordo. Oh my God, that was kind of sick.
Yeah, a lot of characters can't really challenge DDD too much during recovery because of the super armor.
Oh, that was smart. Catching him before he comes down because he is vulnerable on the way down, I believe, to an extent. So yeah, not letting him get that landing hitbox shenanigans. Looks like Young Goos is starting to get a download on when how Soot's using the Gordos here as he's counteracting it a little more consistently, especially with PK Fire.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job right now. Holding on to this. Ooh. I was going to say, holding on to that lead pretty good right now. Oh, really nice mix up there. Almost got caught out.
He's got a pretty healthy stock lead at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say, even if he loses the stock now, 87%, definitely not too bad extra credit.
Oh, how's he going to deal with this? Man. He was able to get the forward air, because the forward air, only the last hit will send it back. So he was able to get the last hit. And,
all right, really good weight. Catching the tech get up.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that was interesting.
All right, going to get the PK Fire. Again, not going to find the back air, but he's going to hold. This is going to break his shield. It is either going to break his shield or poke.
And he's giving him the look like, yep.
Yeah, that is such a bad situation. If Ness actually holds his yo-yo out like that, either you will get poked or your shield will break.
Damn,
one of the two.
That's tough.
Yeah, so really, really good awareness there from Young Goos. Really great play. Just making really good use of that situation. Yeah, you could definitely tell Young Goos kind of adapted a good bit in the second half of that match. Because at the beginning, it was looking like he was struggling really bad. And then near the end, it was on the flip side where it looked like Soot was actually struggling pretty bad.
All right, we're going to go into game number 2. Young Goos up 1-0. We're going to go back to Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, gonna go to the ultimate Smash Roll
yeah,
right now.
it's becoming a player favorite very quickly.
Oh wow, actually hitting the Gordo, but not enough to knock it back.
See, yeah, that only last hit of fair will knock it back. So if you get the first 2 hits, it doesn't do no good.
That's interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah, I think the first hits don't do enough damage.
All right, gonna try and go out and get that back air. Unfortunately, not enough.
Oh, he's gonna eat the star hitbox on that one. Nice usage of the Thunder to get
really smart.
that Gordo.
Oh, really nice
timing.
hitting the Gordo back.
Yeah, Young Goos is starting to get a feel for this Gordo's. You can see it. He's got to fail.
He's gonna back off.
Yeah, he's got to fail.
Really smart, not trying to challenge that. All right, good. He's making really good use of these landing PK fires as well.
Oh, did he land?
No, he does not have a jump.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He grabbed the ledge anyway.
Oh,
he was trying to. He was trying to. Yeah. Trying to say a little hey, batter.
All right, does.
Oh, great reaction.
Yeah, really nice use of the yo-yo back hitbox again.
Yeah, that was good because that time Young Goos didn't pre-commit to anything because he wasn't really in position.
Yeah.
So he waited to see what are you going to do. Sees that he goes on, was like, oh, I'm going to kill you for this.
Yeah,
he gets the kill.
That was really good.
Yeah, he is starting to space out these nairs and his just overall like his projectiles and aerials and hitboxes. He's timing them and spacing them out so well that the Gordos are starting to become nullified. And you're seeing that this is becoming harder and harder for Soot because when the Gordos get hit back, he's got to shield it. He takes the shield damage. And it forces him to play without Gordo. What is DDD's not all that great without Gordo. He's not terrible, but he's quite mediocre.
Yeah, it's definitely Gordo is kind of one of those. It's a gimmick that makes a huge difference for DDD players. If the opponent knows how to work around that gimmick, it's really hard for you. But if they can't, it's a massive buff to you in the match.
PK Fire tries to chain it into a second one.
Yep, trying to trap him on the ledge with the PK Fire.
All right, Ren's hopping around.
Yep, good job trying to just get himself down into land.
Chance here, he's really go for the edge guard. Goes for the yo-yo again.
Unfortunately, the yo-yo didn't really go far enough back, but he can possibly do it again.
Go off stage. Thunder will not find its mark. He'll try to catch him on the way up, but his armor's going to save him. Uh-oh.
Yeah, might be better off trying to go for the yo-yo again. Ooh, it actually looked like he sucked up the Gordo from behind there.
Yeah, that's good. He's wearing his boxes. That's pretty good.
If he had let that go just like a second sooner, that could have been Young Goos' stock.
Good for Young Goose that he got the Gordo and not the hammer.
Yeah, you'd much rather want to take that.
Yeah. There it is, hanging
really
off the ledge.
Smart play again. Really making use of that hitbox.
It's tough because DDD, you kind of have to go to the ledge.
Oh man, look at this great damage. Really good follow on the air dodge.
That was a lot of oh my, he literally got 72 off of winning neutral right there.
Yeah, that was an amazing interaction there.
Yeah, I guess heavy characters that's great. And any juice you could get onto them is great.
Yeah, like I said, he read that air dodge away, so it was super good reset there.
Yeah, Young is playing this very safe, just waiting for well, was playing very safe.
I mean, we're looking pretty much just like we were last game, where Young Goose has a stock lead and has a healthy percent on Soot.
Throw him back. Yeah, not going to be enough for the kill, though. And the upper does flip him.
Does manage to find the upper. Young Goose trying to avoid that Gordo, but unfortunately not able to avoid the hammer.
Oh, catches him on the way down. I think that's how he tried to cancel it.
We're gonna see this. Oh, actually skipping the ledge that time. Really smart play from Soot.
Will this do it? Oh no, he goes for the forward throw, mix up, and the up smash.
Nice.
Wow, the TP.
I think that might have been a bit of a mix-up. Soot might not have realized that was actually
look at that face. That was 100% calculated. Look at that face.
Whether it was intentional or not, really good play there from Young Goose.
Anyway.
All right, so that puts him 2 games ahead here. So it's going to have to figure something out because, again, although he brought it down to last stock, Young Goose had a really, really healthy lead in that second game.
Yeah, no, Young Goose is looking good. He is looking good to take this 3-0 and move on to Grand Finals.
Did Young Goos and LT play at all?
No, they did not.
All right, so
that would be a unique matchup if Young Goos were to close out this set. He will have 3 straight games to do it. Soot is on his last stand right now.
Really good call out from the PK Fire. They're actually turning it around on Young Goos.
Yeah, so he's actually going to take this to FD, take away the platforms, perhaps looking to limit escape options or combo extensions.
Yeah, probably definitely also want to call out that landing.
Yeah.
He wants to force Young Goos to have to just kind of land on top of him. Oh, man, unfortunately not being able to challenge you with that fair.
Yeah, so coming out strong in this game number 3 as he needs to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that would have broke his shield no matter what. So I
he
think
might have been going for a parry, because think about it, you can still parry, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he might have been going that because that was the last resort.
Yeah, it's definitely really really tough situations when you're there like that, because do you take the shield damage and just pray that it doesn't break, or do you try and parry and hope that pray that you don't mess up and just die?
I think of that situation,
I
you
think
knew very well it was gonna break, so you gotta try parry.
Parry was the best option there, but. All right, getting up into the Gordo.
Oh. Soot is looking really good in this game 3.
All right, not going to go down and hit the up B. He probably could have, to be honest, with
I think he could have just dropped back aired, but part of it too is the fear of being down too low.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't give up your lead.
He wants to play safe. There's no point in going for any crazy plays. If he feels confident beating Young Goos on stage, he'll go for it.
Border's going to get him away.
All right, very lucky that Young Goos didn't actually get hit against the stage.
Oh, he was going to suck. An interesting option, not sure why.
All right, just barely jumping over that Gordo. Unfortunately, not finding the down air spike.
I think a heavy like DD would have more reliable ways to kill characters earlier, but see, Ness is living to 166%. Pretty outrageously high
gonna find it. Yeah, but I mean, DDD has that really good low damage. I mean, he has the throw combos and everything. So if he had good combos at low damage and a kill, like an easy way to kill, his character would be even more scary than it already is.
Fair enough. That is true. Trying to spit out the Gordos, because I think a strong enough Gordo should do the trick at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That'll give Soot a much needed 2 stocks to 1 lead here.
Yep. Oh, actually,
could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I wonder if Soot could have get up attack, but definitely played it safe.
Yeah, that's what you always think against Ness. You're like, I could get up attack, but then all of a sudden PK Thunder comes in and you're
exactly,
dead.
exactly. All right, gonna catch that recovery. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think he actually went below the ledge, but
Splash Box gonna kill him.
Yeah, I mean, Young Goos was at like what, 200% or something? Like that
true.
was.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, moves that don't normally kill or shouldn't normally kill will kill.
Finally does find that PK Fire back at it. He kept trying to get in the other games. Unfortunately, it's not gonna take the stock.
See, the problem there was that Soot took so long to take that stock that Young Goos was able to get him to 134 and get himself back into this game. In a way.
So now it's gonna rely heavily on how well Soot can just take this stock and how much damage he can put on.
He's trying his best to stay alive, but Young Goos harassing him, staying very close quarters.
Yeah, Ness is definitely a character who's able to kill if he can get the right move on you.
It's going to be a forward throw, just gets him off stage.
Not going to kill him. All right, trying to push for that up air. Cool, the Gordo. Always seems like so devastating when you get hit by it. You can see Ness just like arc his back.
The back throw's going to do it off the top even. Jeez. All right.
So pretty much even game here. I mean.
Yeah. All because Soot couldn't clean up that second stock very neatly.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but I mean, it ultimately comes down to how he does in this last stock, how well he can actually play this.
That is true. This is a last stock game, regardless of what 4-stock, whatever meta you're in. It's always about the last stock.
Yep. No, it doesn't matter how well you play. It always seems to come down to that last stock.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to pull out something good here because, I mean, he is on his tournament stock right here if he's not careful.
Young Goos trying to close it out with a clean 3-0. Move on to Grand Finals as soon as possible.
Young Goos just throwing out these PK Fires, I guess, because, he figures it stops DD from approaching him and hopefully hit the Gordo back at him.
Oh, sits on him with the down air. Tries to find something. The parry just gets him out of there.
All right, snap back air calling out the Gordo throw.
Oh, he pre-committed to the dash attacks. He's going to get punished for it.
Yep, so this is where it's hard. Can Young Goos get back on stage from here?
He eats the Gordo with his face. That's not how you defend against it.
Soot's doing a really good job just keeping him out there.
Grab ledge. This is a trap.
And there's the shield break we were talking about. Yep.
And just goes for the down smash this time. Not gonna flub up beside me.
All right.
All right,
so
Soot stays alive.
just
Young
barely
Goos.
too, man. I mean, Young Goose was starting to bring that back quite a bit.
Yeah, Young Goose still looking for the set-winning game here. I see you in the chat, Days, and yeah, from what we've observed, only the last hit of forward air can beat out the Gordo.
Yeah, I guess because
multi-hits do not do enough damage.
yeah, I guess because the move is designed to keep you inside of the move, so it has like really like basically no knockback, just a little bit of stun.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
probably
not,
also
not
doesn't do
enough,
enough damage.
Yeah, not enough knockback or damage to actually affect the Gordo.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw in Smash 4 pretty much any move in the game knock that thing back. So
so many. It's because they nerfed it at 1.2.
Yeah,
3%.
It wasn't even a good move. They just nerfed it because
online play.
People
couldn't deal with it online because of lag.
All right, so we saw Young Goose hover over Alamar for a second there, but he is going to stick with the nest. It's been working pretty well. Last game kind of just got away from him a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Like there's no need to switch because you're
definitely.
up 2-1.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe if you lose this next game, you could try to try another character, but I definitely think he was doing really well with the nest, so there's no reason to change. All right, good damage.
He's also going to take it to Town and City. You can see he really wants those platforms for himself. I think that's going to really help him escape.
Oh, wow, that Gordo, man, just eating through that fair. I honestly think back air might be a little better for the Gordos, just so that doesn't happen. Or Nair. Young Goose has been using Nair a lot.
Yeah, he just has to space in there correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
So that can be kind of stressful, but that is probably the more consistent option. And that has kind of been the difference here, is that he's starting to get hit by the Gordos a lot more than he was in the first 2 games.
Yeah, definitely.
He's trying to snipe him with these PK fires, get him stuck.
Oh,
Does it there, but
a little bit of damage.
Can't get the follow-up.
Oh, he's going for these down airs, man, and not really getting punished. So
jumps into that Gordo again.
Oh,
he
just
barely. Underneath.
That was nice the way that he swung under it too.
Yeah, that was pretty good spacing.
All right, BK fire.
Okay,
yeah, I'd much rather take the Gordo than the forward
I wonder if there's times where you maybe just want to jump into Gordo just to get away from the F smash and get high. Because if you think about how high it sends you, maybe that could be a viable strategy that people employ.
I mean,
not that time though.
For all we know, that's what Young Goose is doing. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to get him with the down smash. He probably could have held the down smash, honestly, and because if Soot shielded, it would have poked his shield, and if he spot dodged, it would have hit him afterwards. So just gonna wait and hit him with the PK fire.
He was looking for a jump away that time with the up air.
Yeah,
but he's trying to read his defensive options out of the PK fire. But damage is racking up. Young Goose, he was looking so primed to win this set, but the back air will get him back in.
Yep, Young Goose has to just shake it off and know what worked in those first 2 games and try to adapt a little bit to how Soot has adapted.
Oh, he tried to air dodge to the ledge, but unfortunately the Gordo got there first.
Yeah, those Gordos are just doing so much damage to Young Goose right now. He is
okay,
really...
he tried to jump Nair. It kind of worked.
Yeah, I mean, he's honestly, he's just losing the game to Gordo right now, not even DDD.
Okay, that won't kill just yet.
All right,
yeah, he was not sure what to do about that one.
Yeah, he kind of just timed it a little bit and just PK fired the Gordo back.
See, Ness, he's trying to be very, very cautious right now. Because this could be a mental battle, too. You lose this game after being up 2-0.
Yeah, that always takes a toll on you.
Oh, no! Oh, he's able to chill out in time.
That was really lucky.
Grab.
Does DDD have a kill throw of any kind? No.
Probably not until like 200.
Doesn't seem. I mean, even
I think back throw will kill at like around now, maybe.
Oh, unfortunately, I think he just dropped shield there. It didn't look like he got shield poked. And
that's going to take it, yeah.
Up air's definitely going to take it. All right, 104%. DDD being a big body, can definitely not worry too much about that, but still not a great percent to be sitting at.
Oh, nice catches a run in, yeah.
All right, just going with these anti-air right now.
Yeah, so looking really good. Suddenly might be able to be the one.
He actually kind of bounced above the grab from the PK fire.
That's why it actually happens with the Belmont's fire as well, because
Yeah.
it puts you into the air. So
Yeah,
so sometimes you have to angle the forward smash upwards.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I mean, right now, Soot just constantly.
Reads the air dodge.
Yeah, really nice
Or
up
spot
smash.
dodge.
So Soot's just doing a really good job of just placing the Gordo at the ledge and just letting it bounce there, because he, as we've said, he recognizes that young Goos doesn't know how to get past it, and he just keeps throwing it out there, and it's working so well.
Oh, he got underneath the Gordo.
All right, this
Covers
is
it with
young
the back
Goos's
air.
chance. If he's gonna win, this is it.
Tries to get the neutral get up, but yeah, fortunately for him, he's been able to live to a very high percent. So if he can rely on that, he's got a good amount of time to make this comeback. But,
Yeah,
we'll
but
eat
now
the
he's in that
F
same bad
Oh,
situation
no!
where he can't get off
He's
ledge.
still living.
It's all about how well young Goos gets off of this platform and gets back on stage. 'Cause that's. I mean, did you see Ness's
Yeah.
face when he got hit? How devastating
He
that
actually
thing looks?
landed. I guess the shield. I guess the shield didn't come out in time.
Yeah, I think he fast fell and had a little bit of an extra couple frames from hard landing.
Yeah.
Or an extra, I think it's like an extra frame or something.
So Soot ties this up at 2 apiece. Gotta think what does Young Goos do here. His Gordo counterplay is starting to fail him in these last 2 games, and that has been the biggest difference.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw. I would say in the first 2 games. He was handling Gordo pretty well. A little shaky at the very beginning of the set, but quickly kind of adapted and adjusted around it. It could be that Soot kind of caught on to how Young Goos was adapting to the Gordo and changed it up, and Young Goos can't adapt to the way that Soot changed it up.
Oh, he is a fool if he chooses Wendy. He is a fool. He's thinking real hard about this counter pick. I think he's losing confidence in the Ness at this point.
I mean, he's got to just stay confident in his play, honestly.
That is really the key. You can counter pick a
clearly-
character, but I think, like you said, it's his play.
Sometimes you just have those sets where you're up 2 and then you lose the next 2. It all
Alright.
comes down, just like comes down to last stock, it comes down to this last game.
Yeah. Like, if he actually had a sword character like Lucina or something, I would understand it, because then your disjointed sword gives you the ability to knock him back. Yeah.
Alamar has a sword.
Is that the politically correct term for them?
Yes.
Not slaves, swords. Anyway, so he is going to stick it out with the Nets. I don't disagree with this. He could have picked Elf, and I would have been okay with that too.
Yeah,
but
honestly.
Junior, no. Junior, I would have been like, okay,
no.
now
It's just this Gordo play. Like, honestly, if Young Goos can figure out how to play around the Gordo, that's game. Like, everything else he's doing so well.
That's what won him the first 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting so much good damage, so many good reads, but the Gordo is just screwing him up so much.
Another thing I just realized we haven't seen since the first 2 games of the set is he hasn't been getting like juggles with like the Thunder anymore as often, or capitalizing on it.
It could be that his mental game is deteriorating a little bit because of how many times he's getting hit by Gordo, so he's not thinking as clearly on how
he's able to roll past it. Rolls do have a bit of a longer range in this game.
Yeah, I believe it's 4 extra frames actually that you're invincible on roll as well.
Yeah, so the roll might be a viable option at times, unless.
Yeah,
I know DDD in the last game was able to space it to cover.
It's actually if your opponent is holding shield and you're on ledge, there's 4 extra frames that it takes to drop shield, and 4 extra frames of invincibility when you roll on stage. So you actually have an 8-frame advantage needed from Smash Forward.
All right, Young Goos though able to take that first stock very solidly, and finds himself leading here in game number 5.
Oh, the PK Fire coming in, saving him just a little bit. All right, good spot dodge. A lot of spot dodge coming out. Yeah.
Both players not able to find anything.
All right, the Nair to hit back to Gordo. All right, gonna get some damage. All right, not gonna go for the grab. Just gonna go for a run up tilt. Definitely really smart.
He was thinking about hitting himself there, I think.
I mean, either way, just really smart plays there from Young Goos in that situation.
Uh-oh, but the Gordo gets through the first hit.
So he keeps trying the forward air, and I really think just Nair, it just straight up would be better. I mean, I know Nair kind of tilts you forward a little bit, so your head can be kind of in the hit, but this fair seems to be consistently failing him.
Oh, he reads the spot dodge.
Yeah, that was
a
beautiful call out. Unfortunately, not taking a stock, but definitely really healthy amount of damage.
Yeah, the Young Goos adapting. He's recognized every time I'm going close to this guy, I want to grab him. He keeps spot dodging. So I'm just going to, charge the F smash and whack him.
All right, so Young Goos has a really nice lead here. 2 whole stocks and lapping in percent now. Oh, trying to get that great combo extender with the PK Fire would have been great.
Yeah, Young Goos is looking real primed to finish the set out.
All right, does get that down air. He's been looking for it. Get some good damage.
There's a juggle. Tries to go for the double up air coverage. Sits him down with the down air. Juggles him up once again.
I mean, this is looking pretty dominant from Young Goos here. He's definitely figured it out.
Uh-oh. The one saving grace for Soot is that he's a big body, so it'll be a while until he dies, but... Oh, it goes for the PK Flash.
Okay, questionable runoff fair. I mean, he's trying to end it, so...
There was
it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. That was really good from Young Goos. You saw him question himself a little bit on the character select screen, but like we said, he was playing super well in his first 2 games. Wasn't playing too bad in the second 2, just the Gordo was hurting him so much. So he played it super well in that last game, managed to take the set, and we'll be moving on to Grand Finals.
All right. Congrats to Soot. He is